It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. On the LA sideline, wide receiver Teteroa McMillan.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from LA. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. Getting the nod to lead the offense. Fifth-year pro out of Iowa State. What a career he's putting together so far. It's Brock Purdy.
This is an instance where we got a good offense, really good offense, but it's running up against a great defense. And for all the success they've had moving the ball this year, they know this will be their stiffest test yet.
Short pickup to their own 31. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration and forces 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt. Is going to need some help out there. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. Here's Mendoza. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. DeForest Buckner. And that is the 4th for him this season.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sound.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Down to the 10. And he has it all the way down to the 8. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
15 more yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's going to end up incomplete. Just too tough to hang on through that contact. It's going to make it 2nd and goal. Mendoza. Has it, but not inbounds. Just not enough space left. Cost them a touchdown there. So here they go. They'll regroup for 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
And he's going to be brought down before he can even get to the marker. So now it's going to be 4th down. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Chargers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Purdy on the play action. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. Max Crosby. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
A little bit more of a team effort last week, Kate. He played a smaller role than he normally does, certainly when they win. Yeah, that carry, one small step toward a rebound performance for him.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the pick is dropped. He had the turnover in his hands. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be an incomplete pass, though. Make it 4th down. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Mendoza out of the play fake. Contact is made. He's hit and dropped back across midfield at the 44. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
2nd and 20 at the 44-yard line.
Mendoza now. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this 3rd down. Mendoza working. It's a screen to Barkley. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. It's fielded at the 14. Jukes away from one. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. That's 1 quarter done in our showdown of LA teams. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Off the play fake, Purdy. Taken in by Noah Fant. There's the hits. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that gives LA the first.
A gain of 12.
All set to go now from the 35.
And the Chargers first down.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mendoza on 2nd. Short pass brought in. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Los Angeles 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Here's the snap to Mendoza. Gets everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. To the house. Touchdown, LA. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that makes this a 10-point game.
Rams 10, Chargers nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Escapes the defender. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's Purdy to throw. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
17-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. McMillan on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Right side. This is Ibuka. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Here's Blake Gillikin on for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He has it at the 13. Fights his way through a tackle. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete, and now it's third down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Mendoza, third and short. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Shoves one away. Breaks through and breaks away. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And that's going to set up a Rams first down. Now Mendoza. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On second down, here's Barkley. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that will bring up a Rams first down. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. You want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of. And stacking runs like that will sure help.
He just throws this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Second down now for Mendoza. Catch made over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Terry McLaurin. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. Barkley gets it on third down. He's got the first and more inside the 25. And with a leap, he's across. Touchdown Rams. Saquon Barkley. That is number 8 for him this season. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Going after from Boswell, he's up and good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Chargers, nothing. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Looking to throw, Purdy. Brought in right side by McMillan. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now Purdy. Connects with Ibuka over the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48.
And the Chargers first
Purdy
down.
on first and 10. That last play giving him 8 completions on his 12 attempts. Looking to throw here. And he's going to go down. They drop him back on his own side at the 47. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Last play sent him back across midfield here, second and long. After the sack, Purdy. Ibuka there with the grab. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, Give your quarterback a chance.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Out now is Gilligan to handle the punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Mendoza. Down the middle, deep shot. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field.
Pass, offense.
So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy Halloween. Some of the celebrations still going on here in this first week of November. That's okay, let's get to it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on their AFC North rivals, the Cleveland Browns. And it's the rookie. Many people thought he was the best player available in the draft, Jeremiah Love. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. 64 yards for the touchdown. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. Lastly, time for a look at the best of the best. Here is our Impact Player of the Week, and we believe it has to be this man. And this is Michael Wilson. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Jets get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you can see that among all NFL running backs, he's one of the best at catching the football this season. 2nd right now in the league in receiving touchdowns. Mendoza running the play action. Buying some time right. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. He's going to get to the sideline and out. Jim Harbaugh, no stranger to barking at officials. And he's going to make them take another look at this one. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So Jim Harbaugh rejected on the challenge. The call's going to stand. Mendoza working. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 30 yards.
That's another Rams.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
22-yard line.
Here's Mendoza out of the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Mendoza now. Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Boswell able to knock it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Thomas on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. So first and 10 now from the 30. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Starting on the ground with Jacobs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. The gain limited to a couple.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
all plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motioning one of the tight ends. Now it's Purdy. And a repeat target does not mean a repeat catch. The defense keeping an eye on him after that last play. The hit breaks it up. It's 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. The Rams set to go on offense once more. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. Here's Mendoza. This is Loveland working the right side. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Off the play fake, it's Mendoza. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
2nd down. This is Mendoza. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Sidney Brown on the coverage.
This is Mendoza. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Wanted McLaurin, but it's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Jacobs. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On second down, Jacobs. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And that is good for a Chargers first down.
32-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Chargers.
He put a receiver in motion right. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like, about 11 yards. And that's going to make it first down, Chargers. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down, Chargers.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Back at the 41-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. And that's going to make it 4th and 18. On now comes their punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. That's taken at the 15. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. They give to Barkley, left side. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Boswell to add the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they pad their lead by 1.
Score, Rams 27, Chargers nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, it's McCord. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's going to be driven across that sideline, picking up close to 5 on the play. It's 2nd down. 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing, McCord. Oh, it's an interception! And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
McCord's pass intercepted. The Rams take over first.
They've got first down here from the 36. Play fake. Here's Mendoza. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, we all know that turnover puts him out there against an offense in field goal range already, Brock. The defense's goal, keep it as lengthy an attempt as they can.
That's right, and that will help, Kate. Like that first down incompletion, and now you're kind of honestly thinking, can I knock him backwards? Can I create a tackle for loss and may even take him out of field goal range?
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. It's Rams football, and they don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. You know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, Kay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Mertz. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like that'll be Rams football. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with the lineman a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Boswell to add the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And they continue piling onto this lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Charger offense headed back out as we see where they'll be headed in the coming weeks. They're home against Houston. Then they'll head to Baltimore, and then back home just in time to welcome in the Jets. First call here coming from the shotgun. McCord setting the throw. Over the middle, he's got McMillan. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
Complete to Tenaroa McMillan. A gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
Running right, here's Jacobs. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
To throw, it's McCord. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Intended for Emeka Abuka. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. McCord. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Didn't get all they wanted out of that last play, so now they've got 3rd and 8. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they drop him out. Greg Russo. And that forces 4th down and 16. Hunt team on the field. Blake Gillikin will kick it away.
The Rams take over.
The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now for Mendoza. Forced out to his right. And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
Kind of getting to that gray area of the rules and the unwritten rules here, Kate. Like, you're up big enough, you don't need to score. You certainly don't need any more yards. You also want to get work for your guys and those that don't get many opportunities. I'll be kind of curious to hear the coach's remarks after this one.
They'll air it out on third. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion. Yards necessary.
First and 10. It's Pollard. So call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Now Mendoza. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. First down coming up.
28 yards. And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running left. This is Barkley. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone on first. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Lost there defensively.
Here's the snap to Mendoza. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's cut. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. Has room down the left sideline. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one, huh? It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And takes another one off this deficit. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Rams and Fernando Mendoza back out there offensively. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Rams about to stay unbeaten once again. All right, here we go. Second down. Mendoza from the pistol. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That's cut at the 25. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. Man, Brock, Brock, whatever situations these guys have been in this season, they have had all the answers. And it has them now in a very common situation, on the verge of yet another win.
It's just what the best teams do year in and year out. I know the league changes a lot, but the teams at the top of the standings where these guys are, they find different ways to win. You're capable of winning in all different ways, and today it was an offensive show.
Boswell is good on the extra points. And the lead grows by 1.
Rams 44, Chargers 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Chargers take over first.
The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Back to throw. McCord. Right side, this is Ibuka. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Chargers.
McCord's going to throw here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though he did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much.
Working on second down. McCord connects with Ibuka over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Chargers.
Here's McCord to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Rams' 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they get him down after a gain of 10. A great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.